Hello, everybody. This is Andy Dick, president of Showcase Investments, a California private money lender. And do you know somebody who sold their house and carried back a second deed of trust? Do they need some money? And might they want to pledge that deed of trust as collateral? Well, this is a 4-minute tutorial about hypothecations of seller carryback notes. Hypothecation, well, here's what it is. You've got a couple of sellers. They're going to be selling their residence. And you've got a couple of buyers coming in with 5% cash down, a 75% bank loan secured by that residence, and the balance is a 20% seller carryback loan in favor of the sellers secured by that same residence. Now, that is going to have a deed of trust and a promissory note as well as some other paperwork, and that's going to be secured by the house that they are just selling. Okay, let's put some numbers to this transaction. Let's assume $1 million home sale. So these buyers are going to be putting down 5% cash, $50,000. That 75% bank loan is going to be $750,000. Let's assume 4%. Then the seller carryback is going to be, of course, $200,000 is 20%. And let's put some numbers on that. 7.5% for 10 years. It's going to be in second position, of course, behind the bank loan. And that's going to be an interest-only loan, which is going to be $1,250 per month paid from the buyers to the original sellers. All right, something happens. We got a situation here now where the sellers have this asset, which is a note secured by a deed of trust. Now, in year 5, however, they need some cash, $50,000 for a business purpose use. They could get a bank loan, but they won't because of the application, appraisal, and documentation requirements. They could sell the entire note, but they're not going to do that either because they have to discount it. So their third option is to hypothecate the note or use that note for a collateral of a new loan. So hypothecation means to pledge by law to a specific purpose. Here we've got the sellers. They're becoming the borrowers of these new funds. They're taking that asset and they're hypothecating it to a new lender. Let's just say a private money lender who's going to loan $50,000. About 11%, let's just say, because the second position, interest only, works out to about $458 a month. Now the term is going to be less than, let's just say the term is going to be 3 years, less than the original 10. There will be a new lien, which is a collateral security agreement. The original promissory note is still going to be securing this note. Hazard insurance will be modified to show the new lender as an additional insured. But the best part about this now is they've got a $200,000 seller carryback. They're only borrowing $50,000 of it for a short period of time. They keep the original asset, which is that note. Once they pay this new loan off, they still own that asset. All right, so here is how the final analysis looks. So you've got the sellers, now the borrowers. They're getting paid about 7.5% annually for that entire $200,000 note. They're paying 11% for just that $50,000 partial hypothecation. This means that the borrowed funds are costing them just 3.5%. Now that's competitive with any bank, but without the bank's application, the timing, costs, etc. If you calculate what the blended rate of return is on the original $200,000 note now, just for the duration of the hypothecation, you're looking at about 4.75%. This means that they're basically borrowing for 0% interest and still making 4.75% interest on that entire $200,000 note without having to sell the entire note. Again, once they get done paying off this hypothecated $50,000, they go right back to keeping that entire 7.5% annually. Phew, that was a lot of information in a short period of time. Thank you very much for watching this presentation. I look forward to answering any questions you might have about hypothecations and also any questions you might have about private money loans for real estate investing, flipping properties, trustee loans to secure the Prop 58 exemption, or for construction or renovation financing throughout California. Thank you very much.